It's Chris here today from Huckabones Equipment. Today's video is going to be on the evolution of the BX. We got here beside me the BX 2350 and the BX 2380-1. We're going to do what we always do, start at the front and work our way to the back, showing what's changed over the years. Starting on the front of this BX 2350, you'll see that it's got a pin-on bucket at 48 inches wide. So there was no different buckets you could get or anything. This is what it was. So it had an LA 243, which means it lifted 243 kilos, which means you're about 600-700 pounds overall is what it was able to lift. And moving a little bit farther back, you'll see that it's got the nice grill guard, but it was not removable or anything. And if you wanted to put any front attachments on it, like the front snowboard, you had to remove that complete to install that. So the engine under here, 23 horsepower, same current engine you'll see on the BX 2380. So that way, nice powerful engine with a nice 2-speed transmission. So you had your high, low, and the exact same you're going to see on the 2380. Moving a little bit further back is you'll see that the hood and these fenders, both plastic. Nothing really wrong with that. You'll see this this unit is a 2007 with about 1,500 hours on it. So again, it was stored inside, so you don't really see too much wear or tear on it. A few little cracks here and there, but overall it's held up pretty good. One other thing you'll see here is your loader controls out front. Kubota still does that with their economy L's and everything, but it is a little bit nicer whenever it is integrated. Makes life a little bit more comfortable. Talking about comfort level, you'll see that the seat, it was basic. Boy, was it basic. Again, you'd pretty much slide off of that seat. And again, didn't really hold up overall. As you can see, this one is in need of a replacement. That, and with your comfort levels too, is they do now have tilt steering, whereas before it was just, a solid column there. One thing that's still relatively the same is the layout. You'll see everything's kind of still the same. There is no hump in the middle. Everything has virtually stayed in the same place with a little bit bigger grab handles and everything. But again, held up nice over the years. Issue they've had over the years, again, is your grab handles on the side here is if you're a little bit heavier grabbing on those after a number of years, they would break fairly easily. And then one other big upgrade is the position of the brakes. You'll see that everything was kind of crammed up on the one side here with the brakes up above. It is now moved to the other side. So, but other than that, your layout virtually the same and functions the same way. And then whenever we move out to the 3-point hitch, everything stayed the same. There's really nothing to talk about on the 3-point hitch. So it's like your key features whenever you're selling these back in the day where, it was 23 horsepower, had, about 600-700 pounds of lift capacity and was hydrostatic. And anyway, now we'll move on talking about the brand new one and then we'll point out the key features on it. So whenever you start talking about the BX 2380, whenever you start out front here is the bucket. You can have your choice of either pin on or skid steer quick attach. All the buckets now have the pre-drilled holes for your cutting edge. The loader now is called an LA 344. It lifts a little bit more poundage there. You're up around 800 pounds lift capacity on that. And again, you'll see how it has changed on how it attaches. Now you got the Swift attached, so you got 4 levers there to remove your loader. After that too is you'll see that we got some metal here now. Whether it be the hood or the fender, they hold up quite a bit better, a little bit more durable. And also, whenever you're attaching your front implements now, this is all removable. It doesn't need to be removed. It is movable so that whenever you get into your engine bay, you don't need to take anything off. And then whenever you're attaching your front attachments, you don't have to worry about taking this off. It is all integrated now that you're able to leave that on. Moving back and talking about your creature comforts, you'll see this seat is fantastic. There's no doubt about it. It is a great seat on there, as well as you have your tilt steering and you have your integrated loader controls into your fender. And they did upgrade this past year with the dash ones. Is you have nice big grab handles, nice and bright there, easy to read and see what you're doing. You'll see the dash. One thing I forgot to mention on the 2350 is you used to get moisture in there quite often and you would have a dash that would not read or give you anything. Whereas now they've upgraded all that, nice easy to read dash as well. So, and again, you'll see your brakes now positioned on this side, but virtually the same layout as that 50 series. So you kind of stick with what works on that end. And speaking of what works is on the back, as mentioned before, 3-point hitch is the exact same as you'll see on the older models. So that kind of brings us to a very quick overview of what some of the key features on this BX 2380. So yeah, so some of your key differences to know when looking at these two units is your buckets, how they, the size and how they attach, whether it be skid steer, quick attach or pin on. And then you have actually how the loader attaches itself has changed drastically on the 80 series, as well as that front grille. And then you get your creature comforts, so the seats have changed, loader control position, and then your tilt steering as well. So, and then some of the grab handles, then whenever you're trying to transition to what's actually stayed the same is your position of your grab handles, your layout, other than where the position of the brake is. What else stayed the same over the years is your engine transmission. So, you know, it's one of those things, if it hasn't broken down, why change it? You know, that's one of the most reliable things about these units is those two big key features. Then after that, one thing that has also stayed the same over the last number of years is the price. Surprisingly enough, these are virtually the same price as whenever you got this brand new in 2006, 2008 as what this is now currently. So, and then last but not least, one thing to mention is tires. You know, you could always get turf, industrial, or the bar tires, but now you can get the R14s, whether it be for the BX 2380 or the 2350, they are interchangeable that way. So that brings us to the end of today's video. If you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe. And if you have any comments, please leave them down below.